I fucking almost like decapitated my goddamn leg.
What's up?
And you see me over here fucking hit my shit?
Yeah. He almost decapitated it like that?
The nightmare shit.
Oh, yeah. That was some crazy shit. Yo, this man Zay woke up with a nightmare and he was sleepwalking and talking and shit. I'm telling you, I don't know what you were really talking about. Cause like, I opened the door and you was at the door and I was like, oh snap. And then like, I thought you was going outside to get something from your car or some shit. But you didn't really go outside. You just kind of like opened the door. So I was just like, all right, maybe he put trash in the can or some shit. And then like, you kept asking me like a question or some shit. And I'm like, what? And then you'd ask me again and I was like, I don't know. And then I was just like, I just started saying yeah because I was like, okay, this nigga must be like half asleep or some shit. And then I don't remember what you said you had a dream about, but I don't know.
I'm glad you don't fucking remember that shit.
That shit was funny. Nightmare gang. I haven't had a nightmare in a minute. I don't be dreaming like that. I close my eyes and I wake up the next day.
Nah, I think you gotta. It's something about that. I think they say like when you don't dream, you gotta open something in your head.
I don't want that shit open, man.
Why? I love
that shit's enjoyable. I close and then my shit be open and I be like next day. Like that shit fine.
You gotta dream.
Dog, I hate sleep, man. I hate that shit so much.
Why? I love it.
Because you can't do anything when you're asleep. You can't even do nothing when you're asleep. You're just asleep. Like, I want to watch TV or some shit. I'd rather watch TV than be asleep. You can't watch TV while you're asleep.
Fuck that. Yes, you could.
Yeah, but you can't remember that shit.
You can watch TV.
But you
have that shit playing in the background while you go to sleep.
But you're asleep.
You're watching the TV.
You're not watching the TV. You're fucking asleep. I need, like, sleep is lame. Sleep is ass. Why do we even have to sleep? What's the purpose of getting tired and shit?
Because it helps your immune system.
It does, but I'm saying, they be talking about evolution and shit. Why didn't we evolve to not sleep? There's no benefit to sleep. If you're asleep in the wild, you get killed. So what's the purpose of sleep?
Well, that's not true.
Sleep.
That's not true.
It is true. If you're asleep, you got that sleep paralysis shit. A predator come, you ate.
Have you ever had that shit before?
Hell yeah. Doesn't everybody get that shit? I haven't had that shit since I was like in high school though.
Is it scary?
To me, I didn't think it was scary. I thought it was like annoying because I'm trying to move because I'm fucking awake, but I can't move. But once I had that shit, I stay awake for a little while because you kind of like fall back into it and shit, and it's like, nah, bro, I'm gonna stay awake for a while. That shit happened to me in like class before though. Like I fell asleep like on my desk, and like I knew I was asleep, but I could hear like people talking and shit, but I couldn't move. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I can't fucking move. But you ever had that shit?
Nigga, I've had some scary ass shit.
But I'm saying, like, you ever, like, when you're in the sleep paralysis mode, you can move, like, one thing.
Yeah, and then it gets you out.
Yeah, like, I remember I was sitting at my desk, and all I could move was, like, my big toe. And I'm, like, flicking my shit, trying to, and then finally I was like, I jumped out of that shit. That shit be scary when you be moving, like, one thing and shit. You can barely move your pinky, and then that shit wake up everything. You do some weird shit.
I had some scary ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, I woke up and the fucking, what was it? I was like in the bed. I was in the bed. It was at in Port St. Lucie. I was in the bed and my TV had a little static going and shit. And I could have sworn out of the corner of my eye, I'm looking this way, out of the corner of my eye, I saw like a figure, like a, like couldn't fucking move.
Oh,
and I swear I was looking this way and I just see something like standing like right here. I could see it out of the corner of my eye, but I couldn't like fucking move.
How'd you get out?
Huh?
You just eventually got out?
I just stayed there for a minute. I stayed there for a minute and then like, I fucking woke up and then I looked this way, it was just nothing. So I just went back to sleep. I turned my TV on something funny and then.
Nah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta put like a chill mood out there and shit. Cause like, sometimes like, I remember it would happen and then like, I would say to myself, okay, if it happens again, I'm not gonna be scared, I'm gonna just try to go to sleep. But it's like uncomfortable. Cause it's like, you're like wide awake and you're like aware, but you can't move at all. So it's like, I remember one time I tried to just go to sleep in that state, but it was like too uncomfortable. So I just like woke up out of that shit. And then I just did something for a little while, then went back to sleep.
I'm scared to go to sleep in that state.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do it now. Now, if I get in it, I would just get up and watch TV for a little bit and then try to go to sleep. Wow, that shit is some scary shit. It's scary, bro. They be trying to possess niggas and shit.
Be waking up, be having marks on you and shit.
Scary world.